Hi all, David Peck here for another review. Port Adelaide versus Fremantle, Optus Stadium. It was 100 points by Fremantle, as predicted, by Port Adelaide's 51 points. A shocking 49-point victory to Fremantle. Did I think Fremantle were going to win? Yes. Did I think that they were going to smash us? Probably. But this is definitely the worst season we've had under Ken Hinkley. Not only are we losing, we're losing to bottom 8 teams, and we're losing by 50 plus 70 points, 90 points in games. Okay, we've got our injuries. You know, we lost our golden boy to hamstring last game. Is he the answer? The chosen one? Is he the answer? No. Do you think we would have won? Maybe. I don't know. We lost by 49 points. Probably would have only lost by 40 points. Or maybe 30 points if JHF played. What a terrible team this is. You know what? I'm convinced this team is coached by two coaches. First half, Josh Carr was the coach. We were competitive in that first half. We did well in that first half. We kicked the first goal in that first half. But what had happened? Ken Hinkley saw, you know what? Hold my coat can, Hinkley said to Josh Carr. I'll take over. Well, you know what? Hinkley, it's time to go. Like I said, for the last, 2 years now, just give Josh Carr the key to the car. It's time to start the car and start this season going. Hinkley, the only thing you and Josh Carr have in common is his surname. Because that's all you do, is sell cars. Go back to sell cars. You're not a coach anymore. You're done. You're finished. You know why I know this guy Stinkley is a poor coach? Selections. Jordan Sweet, 3 weeks ago, I think it's been now, had a shocking game against the Bulldogs, against the All-Australian Ruckman. So Hinkley, drops him for that poor game. He brings in the kid, Vintimili, whatever his name is. Good player, but he's a kid. Brought him in. Then I thought, you know what? Sweet learned his lesson in the reserves. Time to bring him back in. But no, Stinkley coach decided not to select him. This is why I'm the money boy expert. You bring in Jordan Sweet. Because what had happened last week? Vinticini got destroyed in the ruck contest. And this is what happened this week. Luke Jackson absolutely destroyed him. Best player on ground, Luke Jackson, even kicked a goal. Vintimili did all right. He did all right, but you should have brought Jordan Sweet back in. Why are you playing him in the reserves? Poor coaching, your selections. Why is Darcy Byrne-Jones still in this team? The highlight of this game for me was when Darcy Byrne-Jones got knocked out. That was the highlight for me. Concussion, I'm like, yes, he's going to miss next week off. He won't miss next week because we got the bye next week. So that means he'll be available to play in the next game. I thought we were going to get off not having Darcy Byrne-Jones playing. But then I realised it's the bye. So he will be available for selection next game. What a joke. What a joke. Look at some stats. This is what you don't know, Stinkley, as a coach. Look at your stats. Last time Darcy Byrne-Jones got knocked out and you couldn't play him was against Hawthorn, which you absolutely played the game of the season for Port this year. You destroyed Hawthorn, who were, I think, undefeated at the time. But then you decided to bring Darcy Byrne-Jones back in. If you're listening out there, Carlton list managers, you need a small forward. Your duds like Mott Flop aren't doing it for you. Give Darcy Byrne-Jones a call up. Say, hey mate, you want to come over for a couple of $100,000? And Port Adelaide, we will be able to wash our hands and say, off you go, Darcy Byrne-Jones. Bring Joe Berry in. I know he's a kid. He hasn't been playing well, but he's a number one or first round pick. He's not number one pick. He's the first round pick. Just play him. Give him some games. He's got more potential than Darcy Stinky Jones. Even Aaliyah, some of his decisions, instead of marking the ball, he taps it forward and boom, Fremantle score from a poor clearance from Aaliyah. Georgiades did good this game. He did all right. Kicked 3 goals. 3 goals, 0, better than his usual 3 goals 7 that he usually kicks. So I'm happy with that. Maybe he took my advice. Maybe he watched my video last week in which I said, watch Jeremy Cameron's highlights, learn how to be a forward player. And he did that. I'm going to take credit for that one. Ollie Lord, stinker. When is Lukosius coming back? It's like been an eternity without him. Surely he's back in 2 weeks. Surely Lukosius should back in. We need Ollie Lord back in the reserves. He might have potential, but not this year. Ollie Lord, not this year. Maybe another year or two. But you've done nothing the last few weeks. You haven't even kicked a goal. You're a waste of space. Georgiades is our Han Solo, driving the Millennium Falcon 4 line. And you know what? He's doing this on his own. He doesn't have his Chewbacca sidekick forward with him. He's got C-3PO of Ollie Lord as his co-pilot up forward. We don't want C-3PO Ollie Lord. We want a Chewbacca to assist our Harrison Ford in Georgiades up forward. That's what we need. We need a Chewbacca in our team. We need a big forward. Is Lukosius that forward? I don't know. Let's see if he's the chosen one to come in. First half, we did well. Second half, we fell asleep. Even Ollie Wines did well. You know, we even went for a double tag. We tagged Brayshaw and we tagged Sarong that game. Paying Miles Bergman in the midfield a bit more. Why is that? You're trying to get some capital value for him because he's going to St Kilda next year. Well, hopefully he does go to St Kilda and we get not Miles Bergman. They get Miles Bergman. We get Malira, Wangani Malira. I want to do a straight swap. Wangani Malira for Miles Bergman. If Miles Bergman nominates to leave, I want to keep Miles Bergman. I think he's a suitable player in our team. He's definitely starting 22. But if he decides that he wants to go back to Victoria because, you know what, his dad supported St Kilda, his girlfriend lives there. Who cares about a girlfriend? Get a girlfriend here. You got long, luxurious blonde hair. You're a fit player. You're over 6'2". You can get girlfriends here. Don't worry about St Kilda. But if you want to go, give us Wangani Malira in return. We gave away 50-metre penalties that we shouldn't have, and that resulted in Fremantle kicking goals. Our whole four-line structure is terrible. And our ball movement was terrible. And who's that Spike Dudley? Who's that Spike Dudley for Fremantle? I've never seen this player before. This Spike Dudley looking player. He dominated for Freo, that Spike Dudley. Spike Dudley, how can you let someone like a Spike Dudley take control of the game? He only deserves to be through tables and get chair shots, not to kick goals. It's just, enough's enough. Enough is enough. It's time. You know, I've said it week in, week out. No one wants to listen to me. That's fine. Don't listen to me. But you know what? I'm going to do what Pontius Pilate did. And I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to wash my hands for this club. I'm done. It's not my decision. You guys, president, board members, Warren Treasurer, go make these decisions of failure after failure of a week. I wash my hands. I have the Moneyball answers for you. But you know what? You don't want to listen to me. That's fine. We've got the bye next week. I'm sure we're going to not lose that game. But anyway, that's my views. Another failure. Sack the coach already. Give Josh Carr, start the card. Let's move forward. And I'll see you all next week. Like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, whatever. Until next time.